earlier map, or earlier in on my build, because I kept blue screening on my main login. So this is a Starlight, used to be the Starlight Drive-In. Got our front gate here. None of my electrical is done on this load, unfortunately. There's my Colosseum. Got our security house here that is back to not being complete. A couple little areas here just for the moment for settlers that show up. Just don't like having zero. There was something up here. I can't remember what it was. If it's even up there. Oh, okay, yeah, these are just little mod buttons. Give me water. Change the time of day. On my other load, where I had finished a little bit, no, way more, I had these were windows that slide down when an enemy attacks. This wall was barriered off, and you could only get in through that door up there. That was on a couple laser switches and a few logic gates. This was one that I had just been trying to work on. I had it on my other on my other game. I had it to where you just walk up to the door and it opens, and when you walk through it, there's another laser that closes the door behind you. There's two doors. This is like thought it'd be cool to make a little like clean room before we get to our electrical room, which is what I've got going here. It's also back to just being started, unfortunately. Can't remember what I had this. I had this ball roller dealie here for something. I had a couple more too. It was like one would turn on to turn something else off. I can't quite remember, but this was the beginning. I think there's about 4 more at this point now that I'm back to where I started, that I got to put back up there and rewire all that. That'll be a job. And still staying with the outside before we get into the middle of the Colosseum. I had a couple of cool spots here where it's just like, oh yeah, they're not even there anymore. Oh, there it is. Had a couple secret doors here so that I could run wires in and through the walls without them being seen from the underside. Goes pretty much all the way around, I think, if I remember correctly. Okay, that's as far as I could go there. I remember this. This was just for just trying to build some water down below, and it's really hard. I wasn't able to get any water to build, really. Somewhere, maybe it's on this other side. Yeah, it's on this lower side over here. I had another cool little fake wall. Maybe it's just from the outside. God damn, can't even remember the damn controls in this game. Oh, that's right. You should look up at the little block and get it. You stay in there. I don't want you coming out. Can't figure out why I just run all the time. I can't switch it off for some reason. This was something random I was fucking with. Oh yeah, it was so that I could make this entryway the way I did. Couldn't do it with that tube, so I had to do a 4-way. God damn, that's all not closed off anymore either. Fuck. This put me so far back. Oh yeah, real quick before I go inside. Along the edge. Oh no, it's just started still. There's basically a. I made a little. Oh, fucker. Made a little statuegram for most of these areas on the side with the open spot. So it's got like. It's got different squad looking guys rolling around there. Trying to make this as quick as possible. Enter the front door here. Oh. No, that still needs fixed. Perfect. Got the inside. Let's see if I can go up to the top and show from the top. What the fuck? To go through the bottom? Can't even remember. So there was this one. God, this is back to insanely fucking scattered before I got everything organized. It's like still learning to use a lot of the tools, and evidently that screwed me pretty hard now that I haven't been back in a couple years now. Well, I guess I can't take the I've got an elevator that I popped this wall out, and got an elevator that goes up to that glass room. It's got a couple different biomes here. Got some boss cages. God, fuck your AP. Then I've got a bunch of minion cages so that I can. There's only certain creatures that will fight against each other, so I had to kind of figure out what would do what would fight what. Over here we got that was robots, Institute guys, Brotherhood of Steel. I can't remember what these are. Are these the zombies? Let's see if I can go into build mode or it'll blue screen. I haven't tried going into build mode since I was able to get back on here, because I'd spent an hour blue screening, had to redo my mod list, and then found out that some of the mods had been deleted from the system completely. Not my system, but the mod list that you can search through. Alright, yeah, this is the monkey's cage, little zombie monkeys and zombie gorillas. Ghoul-rilla, they call it. What we got here? Is this the Minutemen? Railroad. And each of the factions, they've got like a couple power armor guys, couple smaller, weaker guys. Wanted to kind of try to make it realistic-ish. I can't remember what's behind that door. Should be open. Not sure why it's closed. That's obviously the Raiders. And this one, can't remember what that is either. Maybe that was the alien one. Oh yeah. I've got a few doors that I was able to get laid flat with the Quappa mod. And so under there, I've got some, like in this one, I've got some dogs and mutant hounds. I can't remember what's in this one, but there's something in there. Making this design was a pain in the ass, kind of, too. But it's super cool. I really like having multiple biomes like this. So we'll get up here. These are all just for building. That's what you have to do. You start from the top to make this Colosseum. It's really a pain in the ass build around, but once you get it done, it's really cool. So now we're up here on the top. We've got our heroes up here. Fucking Liberty Prime that doesn't really actually do shit. Got some stuff running up here. This was all just so that I could get around to actually do what I needed to do. Got some logic gate work going here for the inside, which I haven't even in my the one I had finished way more. I had just started attaching these wires, so we'll start from where you would normally come up. This is the observation room where all the Richies get to go. This was another huge pain in the ass to get these glass to lay flat the way I want to. If you watch a Quappa tutorial video, it'll probably show you exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. This wall isn't even in the right spot right now. So we got our observation room. Got a quarry down there now that you can see everything. A quarry, a street side, city corner, military outpost, and a little riverbed type deal. Took forever to get all the little rocks and to make the street over there with the what's it called, for curbs, and really does take absolutely for frickin' ever. So this was all complete already right here, and I just started to complete this side. That'll be all be covered with like this wall. This wall will just go right over there, boop, just like that. When it's to the point of completion, or closer anyway. This is our security room. This is where all the real shit goes down. We'll start with the boss ones, because I hadn't started naming these by that point yet. Obviously the computers are all just for look. You can actually, I inset a terminal into right here, so that I remember thinking maybe I could hook up logic gates to a way to use the terminal to activate everything in the Colosseum that I want to, piece by piece. I'm not sure if that's going to work at this point. Had a second one right here. That was just for shits and giggles, kind of. So these are the main control switches. I've got everything segregated into different categories so that I know what's on and what's off. So I can't remember if I got to finish. Can't remember if I got to finish wiring these up where the colors switch, but yeah, no, they're all just running full power. I had it by the end of my last one, where on red, obviously it's off, and when you turn it to green, that switches on, and that would switch on. Forget it, my way. That would switch on a bunch of these pylons that were, if it's bosses, it's going to switch on the boss pylons. If it's robots, it's going to switch on the robot pylons. Humans, etc. And that's kind of where I wanted to have. I thought it would be really cool if I could connect those pylons in a way through logic gates to this computer where I could just open a couple gates at once, because as of where I'd finished before, I had to come back and manually shut them off and turn them on, which it's cool, but it'd be a lot cooler if you could just do it from the computer and turn around and watch the battle. I actually hadn't even got wires ran all the way down to all the cages, because that's a fucking show right there. I remember I started to see what it was like, and so this is how it went. I'd go from inside to down over here, and that would go down here to my set of logic gates that's for oh yeah, see, so I already put everything for the robot section, so I'll need a specific whatever the fucking things are called, outlet for each one coming from up there where those are. So that'll be lined basically with these little pylons, and then they'll run to the logic gate, and from the logic gate to the assigned cage. And when I press the... I haven't even actually got to test the full setup, but once I... my theory is once I open the cages, they'll basically have nowhere to go but up here, and if they have enemies that are close to them, they'll be drawn out to the center. So I haven't actually got to see that work. It'll be really cool if I eventually get to. That'll take a lot of time to get back to where I was before. And yeah, that's basically the most of my build. I've spent somewhere around a full month's time, I'd say, doing... What the fuck is that up there? Oh yeah, spent somewhere around a month's worth of time on this, and then I lost, looks like about a week and a half, 2 weeks, all playtime, not just like, not just fucking around time, like all build, playing, trying to get shit right. All these windows are supposed to have see, I know I have the mods still, or back downloaded, but looks like I hadn't put them in by this point yet. Yeah, this is going to be a security office. These windows will shut automatically when somebody attacks. But yeah, that's the most of my build and where it's at. It's excessively complicated, I would say, I guess. This is just, there's just so much going on with the electricity, but that's what I love about this game, is that you can put that much into it. You can go so far with the electrical system that it's absurd. There's so many different things you can do. Like, even just when I finally, it took me at least a few hours to figure out how I could put that blue laser down right here. Oh look, there's still one there. Why doesn't it have power to it? That's the problem, I guess. Maybe I can just reattach right now. Maybe I was already done and I hadn't attached it at this save. I think this is an auto save I loaded back into. Let's see. Come on, Jesus Christ. Yeah, excuse the getting back at it melee life. That was from Fallout 76. I guess it just keeps your whatever you got going on. Let's just attach a wire to this. Huh? Oh, I can't remember. There was a technique to attaching wires to this shit. Maybe it was... How the fuck did I do that? Oh yeah, I was out here trying to play with the speaker sounds too, to... I don't know, I wanted to figure out if I could kind of make it play a song when the battle starts or something, but obviously I didn't get too far on that one. I'm honestly so far lost on where I was in this build. I'm I might have to restart, because damn. First of all, losing all the progress I had, or some of the progress I had already. I mean, this is really far in, I guess, still technically, but man, the electrical is the real pain in the ass. Actually building all this stuff, this I even modified it. This bottom section used to be just in as far as that, and I modified it out so I could fit more cages. But this electrical, Gonna have to figure out how it was to replug this stuff in. I got a random one over here. Like, what the hell? Anyway, yep, so that's where I'm at in my build now, I guess. uh I'll probably start spending a little bit of time on it. And oh, hey, so you can still get up here. Okay. Okay, nice. Yeah, still got my part of my clean room. For some reason this shit don't go down though. Oh, I see where I was fucked up there. So back down. Where's button's just not even on the inside. So maybe you got to be all the way down here to press it. Putting these things in and making them look semi-legitimate was really hard too. All the frost coming off that is, they're like little invisible thingies that you can't see until you place the effect. So getting those to be in places where I've thought it looked kind of realistic was pretty hard too. Oh, Jesus, 21 minutes to explain this build. What a wasteful dude. So much time wasted. Let's see if I can, I want to see if I can target one of these. Oh, yep, there we go. See, it's like a little pot. And then, I don't know if I guess the stuff comes out of the top, kind of. But, anyway, get a look at this room real quick. This is where it would normally open this door when you walk up to it, and this one behind. And this was just for show. I thought it was a cool idea. Would have been even cooler if I had finished it. This has taken me back so far. I'm not sure if I'll be able to even continue on this one. It's going to be really hard to remember exactly where I was at. I guess I could kind of just pick a spot and start trying, but man, I go over here to this spot that I had made when I was trying to find. I thought it was cool from there. It is from the outside. So if I was ever just, you know, popping around, I wanted to come back instead of going straight to the front, I was able to just boop and walk in. Obviously I can't do that now, but yeah, that's my Colosseum build. This is what really took me off on building in games. This is what set me off, took me off, I don't know what the fuck, but it's absolutely my best build I've ever done. And it's not even that good. I'd probably do a little bit better now with the way that I think. Hey, there's my boy Kyle. Hey Kyle, I'm gonna send you I'll send you the link to this real quick. How do you stop broadcasting?